Let's be real. You're trying to do everything right, you've put in the effort, but modern dating still feels like a game you can't win. It's exhausting, and it leaves you feeling like you gave it your all for nothing. But what if the problem isn't you? What if the problem is the rule book you've been handed? There's a story about a man who got tired of playing these confusing games. He discovered a 2,000-year-old philosophy that changed everything: Stoicism. What he found wasn't a new set of dating tricks, but a new way to master himself. He learned that the kind of strength that earns respect and builds a true connection comes from the things you decide not to do. Number 1, don't waste your time. The first thing he learned was the real value of his time. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said it best. It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. A smart man knows time is the one thing he can never get back. So why pour it into dead-end conversations? Why chase someone's approval when they aren't investing that same energy back? This isn't about being cold. It's about respecting your own life. A man focused on his purpose is magnetic. A man who wastes his time is forgettable. Number 2, don't fear being alone. For a long time, the man in our story was terrified of being alone. That fear pushed him into relationships that were less than he deserved, just to avoid the silence. But Stoicism taught him something profound. Being alone isn't a punishment. It's an opportunity. It's your chance to build a life you're genuinely proud of, all by yourself. And here's the paradox. The moment you stop being afraid of being alone is the exact moment you become the kind of person someone truly wants to be with. Not because they need you, but because they choose you. Number 3, don't seek validation from her. He used to live and die by her replies. A quick text could make his day. A delayed one could ruin it. His self-worth was just a reflection he saw in her eyes. The Stoics have a word for that: slavery. When you depend on someone else for your confidence, you've already lost it. A smart man builds his validation from the inside. He knows his worth isn't up for debate. This isn't arrogance. It's a quiet, solid confidence that is naturally attractive. You stop asking if you're good enough because you already know the answer. Number 4, don't compromise your values. Have you ever bent your own rules just to keep the peace? Maybe silenced your conscience or made a small compromise that just didn't feel right? Over time, those little compromises chip away at who you are. The Stoics taught that your character is your most valuable possession. Never trade your core values to please someone else. A relationship that asks you to sacrifice your integrity isn't a partnership. It's a cage. A smart man builds his life on unbending principles and looks for a partner who respects that foundation, not one who tries to tear it down. Number 5, don't overshare your past. There's a modern myth that vulnerability means dumping your entire life story, all your baggage and every past mistake, on someone immediately. That's not vulnerability. It's oversharing. Honesty is vital, but so is discretion. Your past, with all its struggles and triumphs, forged you. It's the source of your strength. Don't just hand that story over to anyone. A smart man knows that a little mystery goes a long way. You share what's real and relevant, but you protect the core of your story. It's yours. Number 6, don't ignore your personal growth. A relationship should be two people growing together, not a place where your own journey grinds to a halt. Maybe in the past, you've let your goals and ambitions fade because you were so consumed by the relationship. Stoicism is all about continuous self-improvement. A smart man is always learning, always pushing himself, always evolving. He understands his first duty is to his own progress. The right relationship will add to that journey, not hold it back. Number 7, don't lose yourself to please her. Ever change your opinions, your hobbies, or your personality just to seem more appealing? We've all been tempted. But the Stoics taught that your authentic self is non-negotiable. Trying to be someone you're not is more than just exhausting. It's a sign of disrespect to who you really are. A smart man would rather be rejected for who he is than be accepted for who he isn't. He leads with his genuine self, and that is the true source of his power. Number 8, don't neglect your friends and family. When a new romance begins, it's intoxicating, and it's dangerously easy to let your other relationships fade. This is a huge mistake. The Stoics knew the importance of a strong support system. A smart man doesn't abandon his tribe, the friends and family who were there long before this relationship and will be there long after. A true partnership doesn't isolate you. It integrates into your life. He nurtures all the important connections in his life because he knows they are the pillars that hold him up. Number 9, don't obsess over the relationship. This might be the most freeing lesson of all. Stop making the relationship the center of your universe. The Stoics practiced emotional equanimity, the art of keeping a calm, balanced mind, regardless of the external events. Your happiness cannot be dependent on one person. A smart man has his own life, his own passions, his own mission. The relationship is a wonderful, important part of his life, but it isn't his whole life. This isn't about being detached. It's about being whole. If this way of thinking resonates with you, and you're ready to build unshakable confidence from within, subscribe for more guides on living a life of strength and purpose. In the end, this journey into Stoicism didn't just fix the man's dating life, it transformed him. He realized that these 9 principles aren't just for navigating relationships with women. They're for living a better, stronger life. By focusing only on what he could control, his actions, his values, his inner peace, he found the respect and attraction he was looking for came to him naturally. He stopped chasing love and started building a life worthy of it. And in doing so, he found the one thing he was searching for all along: peace.